this video, I'm going to talk about the things that you need when you first join roller derby. Right after roller derby orientation, we were given a list of gear to buy
and what to get and where to get it and what type of toe stops to get and what type of skates to start off with.
But you'll notice that my number one priority, other than safety, is comfort. So in this video, we're going to go over the most comfortable and safe gear that you can buy for roller derby when you're just starting out. I love to shop, and so when it comes to roller derby gear, I wanted to find out what other options I had other than the suggested list of starter kit for us to get when we first join. So here is my list. The links for everything I'm talking about in this video can be found in the description below. Click on the link down there. The first thing that we're going to dive into are your skates. So if you're just like me, I wasn't sure if this wasn't the thing for me, and I didn't want to invest too much money into my starter skates, but at the same time I wanted something that was comfortable. Yes, I did go to the skate shop and try on the R3s and some other boxer ones, I think, that were recommended by the skate shop that were good starter skates, but neither of the ones that I tried at the shop, I wasn't comfortable in it. And if this was something that I was going to wear while I'm learning something new, I wanted to be as comfortable as possible. And that's where these skates come in. So I found these on Amazon, surprisingly. I mean, what can you not find on Amazon? And as soon as I tried them on, it fit like a glove. You know those skate shoes that we used to wear back then, like DVS's or Etnies? They fit just like those because they're nice and comfy and cushy. So these do come in a few different colors, but I just got the silver one that came with the black Poison Savant wheels. I contacted the manufacturer and I found the derby package that they recommended, which included different kind of wheels, which are the ones I have on here now. And then I upgraded my toe stops. So while everyone else was trying to break in their skates or trying to mold them because things were hurting on this part of your foot or this part of your foot, I was just skating along in my nice, comfy, cushy skates. One of the things that I did upgrade to is a gumball toe stop because it was a little bit bigger and just had more surface cover because I wasn't sure of myself on my toe stops, and that made it a lot more stable. But on top of that, I actually quickly then figured out that even the gumball toe stops wasn't good enough for me. I wanted to go with a super ball. And you'll see here that there's a big size difference between the two, and I am so much more comfortable on the big one, but that's up to each skater, so it's up to you which one you're more comfortable with. I work on the computer all day, so my hands are my moneymaker, and these wrist guards never fail me. They're light and breathable, but at the same time, they support my wrist just perfectly without being too uncomfortable. Next up, we have your knee pads. So these knee pads are one of the more expensive things that are on the list, but trust me, after your 150th knee slide, you're going to be so thankful that you have these on because your knees are not going to take a beating because they're super, ultra padded. On top of having your knee pads on, another thing that adds comfort and stability to your knees are these knee gaskets. A lot of people wear them because of the fact that it supports the knee a little better than just having your knee pads on. And at the same time, for me, it soaks up my sweat so that my sweat is actually not going on my knee pads. And these are a lot easier to wash than your knee pads are. Also, I found that these really help achy knee joints after they've just been exhausted for a while, or if you're recovering from an injury. It's kind of like wearing a knee brace, but at the same time, it helps protect it because there's a little extra padding on the front in case you need a little more cushion. These are the elbow pads that I first started off with, and a lot of people start off with this exact model because they're affordable. But if you know that you're in it to win it and that this is going to be for the long run for you, I suggest going with these guys because these are what I use now and they're so much more comfortable. You don't have to deal with the pesky Velcro slipping around and catching on other people. So if you're in it for the long run or don't mind spending your extra cash, definitely go for these. Everything we wear in derby is for our protection, so make sure that you go with the best brand when it comes to your teeth, which is the SISU mouth guards. This little spray is not a must, but it really does help freshen your mouth guard. So if you want something a little fresher than just a washed mouth guard, spray it with a little bit of this and that really helps. Last but definitely not the least are your helmets. And you'll see that I've got quite a collection of helmets here because I was really, like I said, shopping for the best, most comfortable and safest one for my novice. So this brand and model is the one that most derby players wear out there, and you know, it's cute, comfortable, but at the same time, hitting comes with the sport. And so we just really have to make sure that we are safe out there. So I really dove deep into my research of what helmet to get. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous because I mean, it's a helmet, right? It's supposed to protect your head. But after I read up on the MIPS technology for helmets, I wanted to make sure that that was something that I got for myself while I'm playing roller derby. I had already owned 2 other helmets at that point because I was trying to find something that was comfortable but wasn't quite cutting it. And then here I found something that was comfortable, looked good, and at the same time was extra safe when it came to protecting my brain. At the time that I'm making this video, there are 2 models out there from one company that does make a dual certified skate helmet and that you can use for derby. The reason why I like one versus the other is because of the fit dial that comes in the back and it tightens perfectly for your head. Everything that I've talked about in this video is tried and tested. I don't recommend things that I've never tried before, so these definitely have my stamp of approval. The links are below for everything I've talked about in this video, so check them out and have fun skating out there. Stay safe and kick some ass.